Anime of the week, bitches. Yes, we're back with Anime of the week week 2, and finally everything has now come out for seasonal anime. Well, I say everything, not everything has been translated. It pains my heart to see that Kimi no Iramachi, the first episode, still hasn't come out during the time of this recording. It's a Monday, so sorry. And I really do want to see this series. I really do want to do it, and it probably might be in my list depending on how good it is. But for now, I'm sorry that can't happen. But overall, this was a very good week again. Some of the stuff I'm loving. I found my new favorite in the series. There was a series that literally was a guy that looks like me. We got Boots, we got Neptunia. We had a lot of good new ones, and a lot of stuff keeping up the great stuff. Even while I was still a little worried about some stuff, how they might go down, since I've seen a lot of series that had like amazing first few episodes and then they just go down. So far, a lot of them have still kept their goodness and quality, so I'm happy with that. But still, we're not out of this. Right, so yeah, I think after the third or fourth episode, that's where we see if anything's going to be really good or not. Now, as I said, my rule of Anime Week, if you're new to this, if something wins the last week, then that cannot come on to this week. So, Geno Taiyo did not make it, or Daybreak Illusion won it for the first week, so it's not going to be on this one. But I'll just mention that the episode for the second week of Taiyo, I really did enjoy it as well. Seems to be keeping with the little dark feel, and we got a lot of introduction to a lot of other characters, but I enjoyed it. But let's get on with Anime of the Week. Number 5 goes to Blood Lad, episode 2. Now, I really did enjoy this episode of Blood Lad. It got I think she can be one of my favorite characters of Blood Lad so far, because I don't know why I like her so much, but she just seems like such a bitchy ass character, and that is like Hydra Bell. She's just quirky and bitchy. And we found out, there is a way of how to resurrect Fuyumi, and that there's going to be a new character introduced known as Wolf, who is like one of Staz's rivals. And I just like that because Staz was just dicking around in the human world, and he was sort of controlling all of Fuyumi's friends just with his vampire powers, but in the end she didn't want to do that, and she said, wanted everything turned back to normal, and Staz sort of respected those wishes, and I like that. But number 4 is Chojigen Neptunia the animation, or Hyperdimensional Neptunia the anime. Now, I really enjoyed Neptunia. I didn't expect, since I haven't played the game, so I didn't know, but I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Neptune can get a little bit annoying. That is the only gripe I can say. And, there is, if you're not that into, the whole moe genre, then you might be turned off. I'm not too big in the moe genre, but there are some stuff I like in this sort of genre, and it was very funny. It had a lot of game references, and it was fun. Music was great. Animation great. I love when she transforms. She feels a lot like Mocha from Rosario Vampire, when she has this series version. I just hope if they do it in English that they get Colin Glickenbeard like they did with Mocha to do that. That would be awesome to see. And it was a very chilled back first episode. It's one of those series you can just watch and just enjoy. And I had a lot of fun with it. Next is Silver Spoon Gin Nostalgia for number 3, or basically The Life of Me. Now, when I shit you not that this guy in here is literally me. I go to a farming college and all that. I have to do that after school and what have you. And I'm sort of the same way. I'm sort of don't really give a fuck. I'm just there to get the grade sometimes. Although I've got a bit more of the passion for it now than I have. I'm still the same as I always have been, and I feel like this is just literally watching my life for day in an anime. If you don't know, it's made by the person who has done Full Metal Alchemist, and it's very weird to see, from Full Metal Alchemist to this. I mean, hell, it's got Greed in the series, but it's very enjoyable. It's chilled back. I really enjoy it, and it's just great. I enjoyed it, and I think it deserves a fair number 3 on this list. Number 2 goes to High School DxD New. Now, surprisingly, DxD is still good. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna review the rest of the episodes because maybe I might just take a break after this since I want to check out the second episode. But I really did enjoy so far this Kiba arc. The girl that got introduced, the 2 of them, that one that was with the main character for a while, saying and looking for the swords of Excalibur. I liked that we got. Issei got some new characters and a little bit more backstory, and the fight now is going to be a lot more interesting since they've now got to go against two of the church members. That's what I like. And, you know, I got to see a bit of Matt Akino, and there's just like a random moment where they're just talking and they're all butt naked, just standing like this. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? But, okay, I guess that's sort of how it works in High School DxD. But, you go. And then number one goes to my most favorite series so far, and that is Gatchaman Crowds. Now, I've never been that big in superhero series. Like, I don't really care for, like, Tiger and Bunny. I don't care for, like, you know, any kind of, like, well, I play Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom. I care for some of the characters. But for this series, like, and I've seen, like, the original Gatchamans. Like, I've seen a little bit of it, and it sucks dick, to be honest. This is very, very good. Like, I like how they've completely changed the whole series. Like, they've done a lot of different. I say, like, with the Tiger and Bunny reference again, like the armor, like the transform when they go, like, you know, with the to get like a phone like this, and then they go gotcha bird like that. I really enjoy that. The main character Ichinose Hajime, she is funny as hell. She's so weird. She's such a breath of fresh air from like typical main characters we get from a series, and so far I like that. I mean, come on, it's got a panda in there. You've got to have the panda in the series every now and then. So, you know, it was a very interesting. The animation matches brand new looks beautiful. Tatsunoko did a fantastic job. I think we haven't seen him done an anime for a while. But this was a very nice work. It's such a shame that it's only getting 12 episodes. I really want it to have more than that. I really do. Who knows? We might get a second season, but so far, I'm interested. The transformation looks cool. I really want to see what the main character Hajime can really do, because she seems to have like this scissors thing for it, but I don't know. Like, that's real. And that is another one. So, Gatchaman Crowds won this week, and it cannot come into next week, but that means Taiyo can come in next week if it is a good episode, but we never know. It could turn into dog shit. It could just turn into average. But overall, it was a very good week. Although, like, I could just give little special mentions as well to, you know, like Attack on Titan. The episode 14, that was very good, very well animated. Dog and Scissors, that was enjoyable as well. I'm trying to think if there's any more episodes that were worthwhile this season, since I hadn't really, I watched the Fate Kanide Ilya thing, and that wasn't that was alright. Hana Hana was a very improved episode. I really did enjoy that. However, I didn't really think that I don't know, I didn't think it's come on this list this week, because I felt like I had a lot more fun with Blood Lad, Neptunia, and all these other series than I did with Hunter x Hunter this week. But all of them were still very great. And let me know what you think of the list. What was your list this week? What do you want that you still enjoy from the season, and, you know, etc., etc. But that is all for me. So thank you very much for watching Anime of the Week. That's all for me. As Panda, as always, remember, shut love, Panda. Sana, and I'll see you next time, people.